Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, as you will see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today, where I was a little bit worried because last time I clicked on this, Animal Crossing crashed, and I was like, it's not great. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was going to say, but yeah, Animal Crossing is crashing a lot. I should really just move the game to my SD card. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll see. But no, sorry, I should move the game from my SD card to my main Switch. Since I have my stuff all backed up anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's just re-downloading. But good evening, everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 10:36 p.m. on Friday, October 13th, 2023. Oh yeah, it's Friday 13th today. I didn't even think about it. It's an unlucky day, I suppose, and apparently very much so for Gulliver or Gulliver. Don't know which one it is necessarily. I don't know if it's canonically in law if Gulliver and Gulliver are the same person or not, or same pelican or not. I don't know if that's ever, well, not pelican, same gull. I just thought about that a bit more because I was like, wait, there already are pelican characters and they look nothing like Gulliver. Yeah, I don't know if it's canonical if they're the same person or the same goal or not. I never really thought about that. But anyway, Friday 13th, unlucky for some, depending on how superstitious you are. I mean, I was going to be like, I'm not that superstitious. It's sort of a thing where I'm like, logically, I'm not superstitious. But there's always that but like instinctive part of the brain, which is like, but what if, you know? It's sort of thing where it's like, intrinsically, I know that something like walking under a ladder or, you know, like breaking a mirror is not going to bestow upon me 7 years of bad luck, as the saying goes. But it's still instinctively with me. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to break this mirror, though. I mean, I guess you could argue part of it is like, hey, I don't want to break a mirror because that's going to be a mess, it could be dangerous or whatever, there's no need for needless distraction. But just, I'm trying to think of a case where it would be warranted, you know? Like you were in one of those raid rooms where you just like destroy things, right? And they give you like a mirror, you know? I feel like, despite the fact logically I can reason out the fact that destroying a mirror would not give me any bad luck whatsoever, still in my brain I'm sort of like, I don't really want to destroy it though. It's amazing the stranglehold certain superstitions can have on you, hey? I don't really know where I was going with this, to be honest, but yeah, I don't know, superstition. Voodoo dolls and superstition, black cats and voodoo. Okay, that's how it goes. I don't know why, I have this memory of some cartoon where some character had just the worst luck possible and was purposely trying to have the worst luck possible for some reason. I think it was in like Hi Puffy Ami Yumi show, which is the craziest thing to randomly remember. Hold on. Hi Puffy Ami Yumi show, bad luck. Another worsen years of bad luck, is that what that video says? Fan clubs are cursed. Okay, there's a wiki. Ami and Yumi were believed to be cursed on Friday the 13th. After bad luck strikes them both, when they turn on Kaz's machine, he forgot to turn on the off button and try to avoid stepping on cracks. What? I don't think I even understand. Oh, I do remember this episode where they have fan clubs and they try and hide it from each other and they're like on a tour bus or something. Something like that. You remember Hi Puffy Ami Yumi show? Hi Puffy Ami Yumi show. Hi Puffy Ami Yumi show. That's a heck of a throwback though. I think they were like an actual band in real life in Japan or something, like a duo, right? And then it was just like I don't know, got their own cartoon. That's like a dream come true, to be honest. Hi Puffy Ami Yumi show. Series stars fictionalized and animated versions of Japanese pop rock group Puffy Ami Yumi. Are they still touring? They're still active? That is crazy. How old must they be now? Ami Onuki. 50! Still going. That's awesome. Yumi. 48. They must be like best friends or whatever, right? To be able to tour from 1995 to right now. But Puffy Ami Yumi is older than I am. That's crazy. That's the only song I remember from them. Hi, hi, puffy, yummy, yumi show. Hi, hi, puffy, yummy, yumi show. And of course, at the time when I used to watch it, when it was on Cartoon Network, I didn't know any Japanese. So I used to like ask my father, who did know some Japanese. It was like, what's going on in this song? You got to tell me, because I don't know. I guess I was kind of addicted to it. I was addicted to a lot of cartoons, to be fair, when I was younger. And by addicted, I mean I wasn't really addicted, but I liked watching them. I can't. Hi, hi, puppy, yummy, yumi show. It's like stuck in my head now. Home media. Pink Lady and Jeff, a previous attempt to import a Japanese pop group to US television. Let's see, puffy.jp or puffyamiyumi.com. Release, The Puffy. Media, live. Do we stop disco? Live as it, yeah, they're still performing. Good for them. Puffy.jp is the same as Puffy Amiyumi. I guess Puffy Amiyumi got kind of made redundant after it kind of stopped. We have a YouTube channel. Let's check it out. Hopefully it doesn't automatically play something. If it does, then I'm going to be furious. I'm being an unstoppable force of rage. Oh, it doesn't actually. It's pretty amazing. They were on first take. Cool. Hi, hi, Puffy Amiyumi show theme. 7 years ago. Nostalgic. Maybe I'll go listen to some of their music and be like, do I like this? Do I not? I don't know. Hi, hi, Puffy Amiyumi show. Hi, hi, Puffy Amiyumi show. It's so stuck in my head now. I don't remember it. Hold on. Hi, hi, Puffy Amiyumi show lyrics. Maybe I'll remember the rest of the tune if I see it. It was started when we first met. I strapped on our guitars. You made music so great and good that soon we became rock stars. Do they actually play guitar? The biggest in Japan. Sonnakotonai. With tons of screaming fans. Honna oki ni. Heinz zwei drei. It's kind of German. I remember the chants, so that's the important part. Hi, hi, Puffy, yummy, yumi show. What if I had my own version? Hi, hi, dear darling show. You know, it's not quite as catchy as Puffy Yummy, you know. I need like a... Dear darling is like a middle name. I don't even know what it would be. It's so addictive. I can't get it out of my head right now. I did different like Project Sakai song or something stuck in my head, and now it's just hi, hi, Puffy, yummy, yummy show. That's something I'm gonna annoy my friends now with for the next 6 years. As it's one of those random things. It's a thing I do a lot. I just randomly say lyrics from a song, which just they're not even songs in my head necessarily. Like they're not songs which are necessarily stuck in my head, but just sort of like have very catchy sort of phrases. But I tend to be focused on them. Like there's one from Bandori. I can't remember what the song's called. It's called, I don't know, but all I remember it goes cry out, cry out. Hold on, cry out. It's by Afterglow. Cry out, cry out. I'll recognise it as soon as I see it. That's how I roll. That's it. What else do I say all the time? I like saying rumour, gossip, gossip, gossip. What else do I say? Hey yo, come on. I mean, these are old ones. These are ones I don't really do anymore. Nowadays, I just my favourite thing to do is very seriously narrating and asking someone about like a random song lyric that I remember. So I'm trying to think about what comes to mind. I don't know, but normally that's when I'm actually listening to a song and something plays and I'd be like, hey, do you would you say that hi hi Puffy Ami Yumi show? My friends will first roll their eyes and be like, yeah, or be like, no, I wouldn't actually. I don't even know what I'm getting out of it. You know, I guess I'm trying to fish for a strange response or something. Which, you know, it might be surprising, I suppose, coming from me, because if you listen to my conversation, well, maybe not, I don't know. But if you listen, I'd imagine you'd get the impression that I'm much more reserved. And I am quite reserved, to be honest. I'm rather more of a serious side, if anything. But sometimes I do just like saying random things just to see what people respond to. It's just absolute nonsense, just to, you know, see what the reaction is. Because I feel like it's funnier in my head if someone like me says it, you know? I don't know where I'm going with this conversation-wise. I feel like we're meandering all over the place. Let's focus on Hi Puffy and Yumi. But still, I just want to say quickly that it's way funnier about like when a somewhat serious person says something silly. Well, I mean, it's funny when the funny person in your group says something silly and funny because you're like, haha, classic. But then it kind of gets even funnier when the serious person says it, you know. And then the funny person goes, what are you talking about? At least that's how I see things. But you got to use it sparingly, you know. Anyway, hi Puffy Ami Yumi show. What I remember is that it was basically a show, and I forgot the episodes were very short. I had like 3 episodes per, three like episodes per episode. But like I feel like a lot of the times after the credits, it would roll like real life footage of the actual band Puffy Ami Yumi, I guess is their name. Where they'd be talking about stuff, and it would be like in Japanese with like English subs. And the only one I remember is them arguing over what the capital of Japan should be. Like one was going like Tokyo, and the other was going Osaka, and the other was going Tokyo, Osaka, Tokyo, Osaka. I don't remember anything else apart from that. But it's in my mind. It's etched into my memory for no apparent reason. I don't know, it was a fun show. Who's the studio who made it? Let's see. Hi Puffy Ami Yumi show, because it was on Cartoon Network. I don't know if it was necessarily Cartoon Network, which created by Sam Register. What else did you create? So many things, so many Scooby-Doo-esque things. Television, Teen Titans, Scooby-Doo, Barnicula. What? This is Dracula. Bunny. I gotta see. Oh wow! It literally is just a rabbit. Oh, the cartoon versions actually, it's very sort of I was gonna say Scooby-Doo style, which I guess makes sense if this person directed all Scooby-Doo stuff. For cartoon, okay, what's cartoon? Oh no, produced by Renegade Animations. What else did you make? Because you seem familiar to like another anime. Puss in Boots: A Fairy Tale. What on earth is this? That's fully not what I expected. This looks like the same animation that you see whenever like comedians have a podcast or something, and then they decide to animate like one of their shows or whatever. That's what it looks like to me. Invader Sim Enteroflopus. Hotel Transformania. Sure. Fixed. Okay, television. Hi, Puppy. They did Ben 10? That's crazy. That's not what I would have said. Tom and Jerry show. Unikitty. Tom and Jerry in New York. Bossy Bear. Sure. Bossy Bear. I just want to see how, if they have a certain animation style, if they don't. Oh, that's very cute. It's like what they say about the Cow Arts animation style or whatever. Which, by the way, I'd like to say, I don't know because when this will ever come up again, I mean probably will, but the Cow Arts image, that really popular image of a Cow Arts image, feels like kind of inaccurate. So every time I see it, I'm just like, because they basically just got the same stencil and then drew the 6 different characters or whatever on the same stencil of their Cow Arts quote shape. But that's not actually what the characters look like, from what I recall. Hold on, Cow Arts image. Sorry, not Cow Arts image. Cow Arts image. There's like a famous meme of like these 4 characters, yeah, and all having like this toothy grin. But that's like not what the characters look like, right? Steven Universe does have a bit of a toothy grin, but the proportions or something, that doesn't look great. Dipper, Gravity Falls. What about, yeah, he doesn't even have a toothy grin in here. Is it Star? Against the Universe? Is that it? She's got a bit of a toothy grin. I can see it before, but I would say Gumball looks insane like that. The proportions are just... I mean, I guess if you stretch them. Anyway. I feel like I understand the point it's trying to make, but I feel like you don't need to misrepresent the reality like that, you know? It's... Your point comes across if you just use 4 photos of them just like grinning. But it's a thing where it's like, I feel like I understand where you're coming from, but oh gosh, if you distort the point too much, sorry, just turning my microphone, then the point no longer sounds valid because it's like you're presenting it in an intentionally misleading manner. But to be fair, it's also a meme, so it's probably meant to be a joke, and now people are taking it far too seriously nowadays, which is like a alright thing. Not like a alright as in it's a good thing, just more like a okay. Anyway, sorry, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, Puffy Ami Yumi show. I don't really remember much else about it. They had like the band manager. Oh, Kaz, that was it. And they had a Junken and Tekirai. That's like cats. I guess like Junken is maybe like Junken Pon Junken? Tekirai is, I don't know. I hate hands. Kirai, 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 yada. See, hold on. Ami from Puffy Ami Yumi. So that one's Yumi, that one's Ami. Okay. Hi, Puffy Ami Yumi show. I kind of want to listen to the theme song now just to see how well I remember it, but that's absolutely going to get me content ID matched. So I'm going to have to wait till afterwards. Let's see if what if I just watch Hi, Puffy Ami Yumi show, but just like on mute. Just see if I can remember it. Mute. How well do I remember it? I remember it's like a ladder scene or something. I do remember these sort of very stylized motion graphics. Reminiscent of, I don't know what era necessarily, but like those old movie posters which had those sort of like stylized designs. I'm going to be honest, I do not remember the visuals for this theme song at all. The only thing I remember is the theme song. Oh, I remember they had the weirdest like car thing as well. I want to go listen to her music. Just be like, is it my sort of thing? Pop rock? I don't see why it couldn't be. I genuinely don't like... I remember so little of this. Oh, I remember this last part of them running along with title. Where they're like stick women. And there's the ladder scene. That's literally the only part of this I remember. It's actually quite a rarity for me. I feel like to not really remember this all that well. I feel like so many other cartoons I watched when I was younger, I was like, I got them in my head. But I also do remember Puffy Ami Yumi. It was always on like really late at night. Like it was very difficult to catch it on Cartoon Network, at least for me personally. It was this and another show which I liked to watch, but it was like they were never on. And I can't remember what that other show is, but I think it was like Time Travel Squad or something. Which I always try to look up, but I can never find. Time Travel Squad Cartoon Network. Time Squad. Oh yeah, it's just this. I don't know what. Yeah, okay. Time Squad. There was also another one, which I think was on Cartoon Network. So, no, it was on Jetix or something, which was something which I've never really thought about again until just now. But it was like these 5-minute shorts of a team of like fantasy, like fae creatures or something, who were like on a football team. And for some reason in my head, it was a Brazilian cartoon. I don't actually know. But I remember randomly watching one of a goalkeeper who was like this shy, timid fairy or something, who just like couldn't save the goals, which seems like an antithesis of what you want a goalkeeper to do. But then she did it in like a penalty shootout. I don't really remember. They all celebrated. Cartoon Network football show. But that's just going to come up with Galactic Football, which was a great show, but it's not what I had in mind. Not the Toon Cup either. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making... Maybe it was Jetix. What if I put Brazilian? It really is a long shot, but in my head, is it a Brazilian show? Football cartoon. No, it's just Galactic Football. But it wasn't Galactic Football. That's the thing. It's just one of those things which will be forever lost to my memory. Anyway, I'm gonna round this episode off here because I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess this is kind of about Puffy Ami Yumi show, not really. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, description, shares greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope we see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.